Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you had a really great day trading today. So tomorrow we do have PPI in pre-market. We had CPI yesterday, not today, and we had that huge push up. And then today in SPY, we opened with a gap up. So Tuesday right here, we made new all-time highs. And then Wednesday, today, we gapped up over those all-time highs to the top of the implied move. So 646, 647, those spreads paid today. We have been making really big moves. So spreads have been getting blown out quite a bit lately, but today we did open right at the top of the implied move. Usually after a really huge move like this, we don't go above the implied move the next day. So we did open at the very top, and from there we came back down. We filled the gap and we did bounce on those previous all-time highs to close just underneath the implied move. So SPX, we saw the same thing, open at the very top of the implied move here. So any one of these spreads would have paid if you got right in at open, 64.80, 64.90, $10 wide spread. That would have started to pay pretty quickly as we turned it back around to close the gap, and then we saw a bounce back up. Really beautiful day here. So we did make new all-time highs, and SPY closed up today 0.34%, SPX up 0.32%, VIX down 1.76%, and we did close within the implied move. And again, we are ahead of PPI tomorrow. QQQ had a pretty flat close today, but here we also opened with a gap up and took it to the top of the implied move. So here in that first candle, if you went right in with 584, 585, or any other kind of short position at the top here, we did see that pay as we did close that gap. QQQ traded flat today. So once we filled that gap, it was sideways from there. So QQQ flat today, up 0.05%, VXN down 0.65%, and we did trade completely within the implied move. So SPY, SPX, QQQ, we saw a huge volatility crush, VIX in the 14s, VXN in the 16s. Not too long ago, we were in the 20s, and then with that crush, we saw that push higher. Look at how perfectly we've been seeing this 35 EMA as support. So then let's move on to IWM. IWM traded quite a bit differently the past 2 days here. So right here, this was for CPI. We gapped up above this 30-minute and 1 hour 200 moving average combo. That was a really big move. So back here, this was 2 Fridays ago. We held this 50-day moving average. You could see the next Monday we gapped over it. And then last week we traded really close to that 50-day moving average. Then this week, Monday was flat. Tuesday for CPI, IWM had a huge move up. This was an insane move, way outside of the implied move. I didn't make a video for this one, but implied move was basically like this. We had 2 days in a row of gap up and push up higher than the implied move. So first day here, we filled this gap right here. Then today, we gapped up and pushed higher. IWM is on a rampage here, and if we zoom out, this is the 1 year right here, we are sitting just a little bit above a previous resistance here. Today's candle brought us above that level. Now, if we can get above this 230 level here, then we don't have a whole lot of resistance between here and all-time highs. So critical level right here. IWM closed up a huge 1.94% today, completely outside of the implied move. RVX down 2.52%, and we did not close within the implied move. So lastly, we have DIA. DIA had a similar 2 days, kind of like IWM, and we saw yesterday, this was Tuesday. So yesterday we had a gap up above the 35 EMA, and from there we pushed it higher above the 30-minute 200 moving average and the 1 hour 200 moving average. Those two levels were trading together. We pushed above it, then traded sideways on Tuesday after CPI. Today we gapped up, ran it above the top of the implied move for the week and the day, and took it all the way to this next bear gap. So crazy rally going on in IWM and DIA. We are sitting near resistance here at 450. And this isn't just any bear gap. This is all-time highs right here. Let's zoom this out to the 5-year chart here. You can see that we are sitting at all-time highs, and this does look like an inverted head and shoulders to me right here. So really good stuff coming up next. The trading ranges for members only. These trading ranges that we review every night go out to members before we start trading the next day. So you'll have all these levels. If you like my charts, if you like the setups, then do consider becoming a member, and you'll get notified every time my charts come out. They do come out every morning before we start trading, and since tomorrow we have PPI, trading ranges will be out before we even start trading in pre-market. And also like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share, leave me a comment, all the good stuff that helps this channel grow. Members, I will see you in pre-market. Have fun tomorrow, guys. Trade safe. Make sure you take profits when you're up, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.